What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy Ant for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love, man. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. I appreciate you guys all tuning in. Shout out to my notification gang. And damn, look at my notification gang pulling through. Holy crap, man. First sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw today was Pisces. But real quick, y'all, thank you all so much for tapping on in. That is really, I have not seen, I'm kind of astounded. I have not seen so many people roll in the chat so quickly in such a long time, man. That put a smile on my face. Thank you guys so much. That is really appreciated. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and begin, baby. What do we got going on here for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Pisces? Messages for Team Pisces here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Pisces, we're going to get one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on with the fish. Hopefully all is well. Pisces, overall energy for you is going to be the Two of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got here the Nine of Cups. Taking a look at what it is you're dealing with, we got here the Seven of Wands. And then lastly for Team Pisces is going to be the Chariot card. So, Piscean, taking a look into your next 24 hours, we got here the Two of Pentacles, followed up here with the Nine of Cups. As far as what I'm seeing for you guys in your next 24 hours, you're kind of unsure if a situation is super fulfilling or not, because it's like part of it is and then part of it isn't. I definitely feel like you don't know how to feel about something right now moving into your next 24 hours. Now, whatever the Nine of Cups may be, it could be about, I don't know how to feel about a new job that maybe you guys are working at. Maybe you don't know how to feel about a new relationship, or you don't know how to feel about a specific conversation. You know, it's just the energy of like something right now seems good, but at the same time, there seems like there's some kind of downside to it as well. Having a look at what it is you're dealing with, though, you're dealing with the Seven of Wands. I feel like the Seven of Wands energy is the energy of trying to block out negative emotions about whatever thing you have right in front of you. Typically, whatever it is that you have here, Nine of Cups, is something that's relatively good. So despite the fact that you may be having some negative feelings or some weird feelings of not being too sure if what you have is enjoyable, I feel like you're trying to push those feelings to the side and do your best to enjoy what you have. Having a look at the outcome that's present, we got here the Chariot, and the Chariot is all about forward movement. It's all about, hey, look, I have something right now that's going on that's pretty good. Even if I'm feeling a little bit weird about it, let me stick with it. Let me see where it goes. Let me see where this leads me, okay? So Pisces, I feel like jumping into your next 24 hours, you're not trying to question something too much. You're not trying to overthink something too much. You're just going to go ahead and roll with it. It's not necessarily bad, and there is something good about what you have in front of you. So instead of inviting in any sort of feelings of indecisiveness, you're going to try to go ahead and stick with this and see where it takes you. And sometimes that's what it's all about. You know, sometimes we can overly critique things we have in our lives. Other times we can feel really wishy-washy about them, but you're never going to really know if something is a good thing for you until you give it a little bit of longevity. So give something that you have some time here to see if it's really for you. All right? All right, Pisces, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, Pisces Love 5, thank you for the $1.99. Really, really appreciate the donation. Thank you as always, Aunt. Happy Hump Day. Happy Hump Day to you as well, my love. Thank you for the donation. It's super duper appreciated. All right, so we finished up our water signs. Today, we're going to keep it easy. We're going to go water, fire, air, earth, going on to our fire. Let's see what we got coming in here for the lovely Sagittarius gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Team Saggy. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Sagittarius? Messages for Saggy. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Sagittarian peeps, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we will see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Sagittarius, overall energy for you is going to be the Magician. So you could be dealing with a Virgo here for a few of you. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got here the Devil. Taking a look at what it is you're dealing with, we got here the Seven of Pentacles. And then lastly for you guys is going to be the Two of Swords. So for Sagittarians, in your next 24 hours, you might be connecting with a Virgo or possibly a Capricorn. But we do have here the Magician card all the way to the Devil. So what I'm seeing here for you guys is that you're in this perspective right now where you're noticing reversing, what you feel like you've been attracting recently is a little bit of negativity or maybe situations that you don't feel are best suited for you. And taking a look at what it is you're dealing with the Seven of Pentacles, which is the card of investments. I feel like what's happening here for you, Sag, is that you're becoming aware in the next 24 hours of how you might have been drawing negative attention or drawing in negative energies. And with that being said, looking at the outcome being the Two of Swords, you're realizing that there's now time to do something about it. So Sagittarius, keep in mind, you're not doing something that's necessarily wrong. I don't want you to feel bad for any of you guys that have become aware that you've been manifesting negative things or drawing in negative attention, because we do it on a daily basis. So don't feel guilty, don't feel upset, and definitely don't feel like I'm calling you out, because guess what? I'm a person who brings in negative energy on me sometimes too, because we all do it because we're so freaking human. So we can basically put ourselves in positions when we're not even aware of the negative energies that we're drawing upon us. For example, have you ever jokingly made a joke about yourself, but you said something negative in the process of doing so? Have you ever said like, oh, I'm so stupid, and even though it was sarcastic, you still had a negative connotation to it, right? We can cast negativity upon ourselves on a daily basis, despite the context, without even realizing how it can have an impact on us. So at the end of the day here, Sag, maybe you guys were one of those people who sarcastically joke about yourself, and even though these jokes are meant to be jokes, unfortunately they have a negative connotation about it towards yourself. For other of you Sagittarians, maybe recently you've been investing in negative hobbies or been around negative people. Whatever your case may be though, sometimes unknowingly, we do put ourselves in situations where we are drawing in negative energy. And even if we don't mean to do it, we tend to do it because we're not always necessarily aware of that. So with that being said here, Sag, like I said, I don't want you to feel guilty. I don't want you to feel bad. I don't want you to think you did anything wrong. You did something that all humans do, period. So with that being said, now that you're becoming aware here of some of the negative things you might have been drawing to yourself, you can now reverse it. Once we become aware of what energies we're bringing in, that always gives us the opportunity to bring in a much better energy than what we've previously brought in. So for example, let's say we're talking about ourselves. Maybe you haven't talked about yourself in the highest of your good. Next time you say something about yourself that maybe you feel isn't all that positive, take a moment, become aware of what it is you've said, and then go ahead and reinforce something positive anyways. For example, if you've made a comment about yourself that wasn't necessarily the nicest thing to say, take a step back and say, you know what? No. Instead of me saying that comment, I'm going to embrace the fact that I am beautiful. The more we reinforce our positivity when we catch our negativity is how we have an overall huge positive transformation. So with that being said here, Saggy, I feel like you're becoming aware of this and you're going to go ahead and find that solution, which is going to be relatively awesome. Don't feel bad. Go ahead and keep on focusing on that positive reinforcement, and you're going to see wonderful results going forward, all right? All right, Saggy, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, I did see that my mom happened to donate to me. My mom gave me $5. So, Mom, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Shout out to the Mama Dukes. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, my mom does watch my live stream sometimes. So, thank you for supporting me. I really appreciate that. And thank you for that donation. I appreciate that as well, Mom. That's freaking awesome. All right. All right, baby. So, we finished up our fire. We did our water, jumping on in here to the air sign. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Libra gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Team Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in their next 24 hours. What do we got going on, baby? What messages do we got showing up here for Team Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Libra peeps, we're going to get one last shuffle, and we'll see what we got, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome stuff. Libra, overall energy for you is going to be the Two of Wands. So, you could be dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, Sag, or Leo. Having a look here at your current energy, we do have here the Chariot. Taking a look at what it is you're dealing with, we got here the Queen of Swords. And then lastly for Team Libra is going to be the King of Wands. So, stepping into your next 24 hours, Libra, we got here the Two of Wands, followed up with the Chariot. What I would say for you is that it's time to make a choice. I think that that's the point that you're getting to, because the Two of Wands is like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. You have to make some sort of decision, and you're getting to the point of the Chariot, which means I needed to make a decision that allows me to move out of this place of stagnancy. So what I'm seeing here for you guys is that it's time to get out of your period of stagnancy, and it's time for you guys to go ahead and make some sort of choice. So you're making a choice here in the next 24 hours. Having a look at what it is you're dealing with the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is typically an energy of something that may not be the easiest choice. It could be one that's difficult. It could be one that may come off harsh. But at the end of it, it's a choice that's true. It's a choice that comes with the highest form of honesty, which is where I feel like the route that you're trying to take here, okay? Having a look at the outcome that's present for you, Libra, we do have here the King of Wands. The King of Wands is the energy of like, I've sat around for a while, I've thought about it for a while, but now it's time for me to go ahead and take action. So Libra, stepping into your next 24 hours, you've really gone back and forth about what you should do, what path you should step on, what decision or choice you should make, and because you've been thinking about it for so long, you're saying to yourself, I have to tap into my honesty, I have to do the truth no matter how the truth comes off, no matter if the truth is harsh or not, I have to be willing to embrace my inner truth and take the best path that I honestly feel is what's going to work for me. So I've sat around long enough, it's time for me to go ahead and take action and make the choice that I need to. So for those of you guys that have been stuck between a rock and a hard place, stuck in indecision, stuck in having to make some sort of choice, you guys are going with what feels right, no matter how it affects other people, because most importantly, you got to focus up on how it affects you, okay? All right, Libras, that's what I see here for you guys. And you know what? Honesty is the best policy. Go to what feels right, go to what feels true, and everything will work out within your favor, okay? All right, Libra, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our air, we did our water, we did our fire. Jumping on in now to the earth signs. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Capricorn. What do we got, baby? Messages for Team Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours? All right, my Capricorn peeps, we're going to get ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we will see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Capricorn, overall energy for you is going to be the Six of Swords. So you could be connecting with a air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or potentially an Aquarius. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got here the Strength card. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we do got here the Eight of Swords. And then lastly for the Capricorn is going to be the High Priestess card showing up in the reverse position. So Six of Swords here all the way to the Strength card. From what I'm gathering from that, you definitely feel like you have the strength right now to start moving in the direction that you want to go in. So Capricorns, you feel confident enough, you feel strong enough, you're like, okay, I can start to do this. Now, whatever this is, I'm not necessarily sure, but I think you're ready here to start to tackle something in your life. For any of you Capricorns, this could be about feeling finally confident to pursue a dream, to go ahead and apply to a certain type of job, to have a conversation with somebody you've always wanted to have. You know, there's just a very motivational message behind this Six of Swords and Strength card, where it's like I'm mustering up the strength and the courage here to really make something happen. Having a look at what you're dealing with. You're dealing with the Eight of Swords. Granted, there might still be worries. Granted, there might still be any sort of anxiety that's still lingering. You're realizing, though, it's time for me to get out of my head, and it's time for me to take action. Having a look at the outcome that's present here. High Priestess in reversed. High Priestess upright could talk about keeping something a secret or keeping something to yourself. When the High Priestess card's in the reverse, that's about being an open book. So Capricorns, I feel like if there's been a version of you or a part of you that you've been hiding from the world, I definitely see in the next 24 hours you're getting the motivation and the courage here to really show the world exactly who you are. Going forward in the future, I want to be my authentic self and not worry about what others may view me as or how other people may perceive me. So for Capricorns here that have been kind of feeling like there's a part of you that you needed to hide from other people, you're definitely getting the courage here in the next 24 hours to rise above that and say, fuck it, I don't care what other people say, I'm going to go ahead and be me. I'm going to live my life authentically because that's the kind of future that I want for myself. Now, of course, that reading can resonate in that way, and if it doesn't resonate in that way, another version of this reading could essentially just be saying, at the end of the day, there's something I overthink about a lot. There was something I was overthinking about for quite some time. I talked myself out of it, but guess what? Now I'm feeling motivated to take action and do it nonetheless. So for some of you Capricorns, if this part resonates with you, it's essentially saying you were overthinking about something for so long, maybe you talked yourself out of something, but this time around you have the courage to go out there and really do what you want to do and not allow anyone or anything to hold you back. Point blank, period. I love that. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Very courageous energies here for Capricorn. Really, really loving that energy for you guys, all right? All right, baby. So we finished up our first batch of zodiac signs for the day. Jumping back on into our water signs, let's go ahead and have a look here at the Cancer gang. What's going on, baby? Messages for Team Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here for the birthday peeps? Messages for Team Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Cancers, I want to say happy birthday and happy Cancer season. I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys are having yourselves a fantastic time. All right, Cancer, let's go ahead and begin. What do we got going on? Cancer, overall energy for you is going to be the Fool card in the reverse. So, you might be dealing with an Aries for a few of you. Looking at your current energy, we do got the Page of Cups in reverse. Taking a look at what it is you're dealing with, we do got here the Two of Cups. And then lastly for you, Cancer, is going to be the Ace of Swords. Definitely feeling a big moment of clarity energy for a few of you. Looking at your overall to your current, the Fool in reverse here to the Page of Cups in reverse. What this strikes to me as is that you're in a position right now where you haven't really been doing much. You haven't really been taking a chance or taking a shot. Cancer, you seem like you've been kind of in hermit mode, even though the Hermit card isn't here. And having a look at what it is you're dealing with, Two of Cups, you haven't been acting on something that you have right in front of you the entire time. Does that make sense, Cancer? For example, if this is a dream that you were in the midst of pursuing, that dream that you have is right in front of you. But it seems to me like as of late, you haven't been taking action, or maybe you haven't been working towards it. For another group of Cancers, this could be about love. Maybe you have love right in front of you. Maybe you have a partner right in front of you. But as of lately, you haven't been as invested. You haven't really been putting your energy into it. And with the outcome here being the Ace of Swords, I feel like this is the energy of having an epiphany of like, what I want is literally right in front of me. But not doing anything about it is not going to allow it to continue to grow. Instead, it's going to keep that situation stagnant. So Cancers, it's like you're recognizing your own stagnancy with a certain thing in your life and recognizing how you've kind of stopped pursuing something that you genuinely do have. And it's the realization of like, it's time to reignite that spark. It's time to get back to work, and it's time to focus on what's already here. Because if I'm not doing anything, if I'm not adding anything to what I have in front of me, it's not having the opportunity to grow. Instead, it's a crop that's not getting any water. So you want to be, you want to be watering your crops in order to watch them grow. So Cancers, with this realization, you guys are getting ready to get back to work here in your next 24 hours and recognize what you have in front of you and continue to work towards it to see that overall growth, okay? All right, Cancerian, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, Carolyn, thank you so much, Carolyn McIntyre, for the $4.99. Really, really appreciate that, my love. Thank you so much for that donation, all right? All right, guys, so we did our water, jumping on into the fire. Let's see what we got coming in here for the Aries gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Team Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Aries peeps, we're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we will see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Aries, overall energy for you is going to be the Ten of Wands in the reverse. So you could be connecting with a fire sign in Aries, Sag, or Leo. Looking at your current energy, we do got the Death in reverse. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we got here the Three of Pentacles reversed. And then lastly for you, Aries, is going to be the King of Pentacles. So Aries, taking a look at your next 24 hours, guys, we got here the Ten of Wands reversed, followed up with the Death in reverse. Looks to me like there is definitely a lot of weight being lifted off your shoulders over here. I don't think that necessarily everything has changed or transformed as of yet, but it's a good start is what I'm feeling for you. You know, maybe not everything is over and done with. Maybe not every problem is conquered and solved, but you're having a good start here with releasing things here that you no longer need to carry with you on your journey. Having a look at what you're dealing with here, you got here the Three of Pentacles, Aries, but it's showing up in the reverse position. You know, it's the realization that not everything has to continue to be drawn out. Not everything has to continue to be worked on. If something just simply isn't working, it's okay to let it go. So I do feel like many of you guys are jumping into the energy of releasing things that you're recognizing doesn't really need more work. Sometimes it's okay to leave something as it is and let go of that burden and no longer put forth the work and effort if something just simply isn't working. And with the outcome here showing up as the King of Pentacles, it's like shit. I feel grounded as fuck. I feel so much better right now with all this weight being lifted off my shoulders because I'm acknowledging that it's a fresh start. I've been working on letting go of my burdens. I've been working on letting go of my problems, and I'm recognizing that not every single problem needs a solution because sometimes it's just not meant to be resolved. Sometimes it's just not meant to be fixed. There's certain things in my life that I'm recognizing that it's okay to leave it as it is because it shouldn't be my worry or concern, right? So with these realizations, it's bringing you to a much more comfortable and grounded place. And I love that energy for you, you know? It sucks to be overwhelmed with issues. It sucks to constantly be fighting to find solutions. You know, sometimes it's time to just wave that white flag and say, hey, look, you and I, we disagree. It is what it is. There is no solution there. And whether it's about saying we disagree and we need to go our separate ways, or it could be about we disagree and we just need to, you know, agree to disagree, right? It could be that type of energy as well for a few of you that are dealing with certain relationships in your life. I just think you're at this point right now, Aries, where it's like, look, I'm not always trying to be in the energy of fighting. What I want right now is I want to be cool, calm, and collected. And you know what? It's a start there, Aries. You're getting there, guys. I love it for you. All right? All right, Aries, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we finished up all our water, we finished up all our fire. We're about to jump on into the air signs in just one sec. By the way, for everybody who's in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it, y'all. Thank you guys so much for being here. So, going on to our air signs now. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Aquarius gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Team Aqua. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Aquarius? Messages for Team Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Aqua, let's go ahead and get one more shuffle, and we will see what's up. Definitely an interesting vibe, though. Aquarius, overall energy for you, we do got here a 9 of Swords. So, 9 of Swords is the energy here of feeling mentally meh, you know, not really feeling super hot on a mental level. You could be feeling stressed, you could be feeling anxious, you could be feeling worried. You know, the 9 of Swords can convey a lot of messages, but usually it conveys feeling a little bit low vibrational here. Having a look at your current energy, we do got the King of Cups. Taking a look at what you're dealing with, we got the 2 of Swords. And then lastly for you, Aquarius, we do have here the Temperance. Love it. Okay, so we got a Temperance card here. So overall, we got good news to talk about. So Aquarius, with the 9 of Swords here to the King of Cups, moving into your next 24 hours, things are about to change on how you're feeling emotionally. For those of you that have had a rough couple of days, for those of you that have had just a rough time recently, I think that moving into the next 24 hours, you're about to get yourself into a much more controlled emotional state. When you are the King of Cups, you're in an energy where you understand your emotions, you can convey your emotions, and most importantly, when you're noticing that you're in lower vibrational energies, you can reground yourself and recenter yourself so that you're back into a good place. Having a look at what it is you're dealing with the 2 of Swords. The 2 of Swords is the power of choice. Looking at the outcome that's present, we got here the Temperance card. The Temperance is the card of healing, choosing to mend your energies rather than choosing to allow yourself to continue to be invested into the lower vibrational ones. So Aquarius, if it's been a rough couple of days, moving into your next 24 hours, you're mastering your emotions over here. You're saying, look, I've been focused on X, Y, and Z. It hasn't benefited me. It hasn't been good for me. Let me shift my focus right now to all these other positive things going on, all these other positive emotions. And once I do that, I can pull myself out of the 9 of Swords energy and start moving into the Temperance. You know, it's about making peace with the negative emotions that you've been experiencing and saying, hey, look, body, hey, look, emotions, it's time for me to tap in right now into the stuff that makes me feel good, because that's what I'm choosing for myself, point blank period. So definitely expect a change in emotions. For those of you that have been like having a little bit of stress or that have been going through it, expect to be feeling good moving in the next 24 hours. I feel like you're just going to wake up feeling pretty refreshed. You're going to be in that space where you decide to say, you know what, it's time for me to put my mind to the positive stuff and to put my energy into the positive stuff. And with that being said, you'll be mending your energy in no time. You'll definitely be balancing things out. So I like that for you, Aqua. Awesome. So don't worry too much about it, guys. If you've had a rough day or a rough couple of days, things are going to be turning out for you soon, okay? All right, Aquarius, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our water, our fire, our air, jumping on into the earth signs now. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the beautiful Taurus gang. What do we got going on for the bull gang, baby? Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for Team Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours? All right, my bull gang, we're going to get one last and final shuffle, and we will see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Taurus, overall energy for you is going to be the Five of Cups. You could be connecting with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got here the Queen of Pentacles. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, Taurus, we do got the Three of Cups in reverse. And then lastly for Team Taurus is going to be the Strength card in the reverse. So, for Taurians, in your next 24 hours, Five of Cups here to the Queen of Pentacles. I think that it's the realization that maybe you took some sort of loss here. You know, there's definitely a period of grief, and I think you're recognizing right now that you could use a day or two. You know, you got here the Queen of Pentacles showing up in your current energy. Queen of Pentacles is the energy of self-care, you know? I think that sometimes we don't realize that we need that break or that we need that moment of self-care until we experience, you know, something rather intense. And for Taurians that are going through a period of grief or a period of unhappiness, you know, your next 24 hours is going to be the realization of like, yeah, I do need some self-care right now. I do need to be gentle with myself and take care of myself at this time so that I can get myself lifted back up. You know, having a look at what you're dealing with, you got here Three of Cups in reversed. You know, there's a situation occurring in your life that's not very joyous. You know, there's something that's very clearly and distinctly upsetting you. And with the Strength showing up in the reverse, it's the vibration of not feeling like you have the strength right now to get through this. But that's actually far from the truth, because Taurus, just acknowledging that you have to take care of yourself and doing the work here to implement self-care shows a shit ton of strength. So don't think that you're not strong here right now, Taurus, because just acknowledging and taking action to care for yourself in a time of grief or in a time of really, really harsh experiences, you are literally stronger than what most people would do, because you're not allowing yourself to fall apart, but instead you're saying, I am the structure of myself. I need to be the foundation. I need to be the rock at this time. I know what I'm dealing with is difficult, but I gotta be there for me. And just by showing that, it's showing me you are strong as fuck, and I love that energy for you, Taurian, okay? I don't love that maybe you're going through something difficult, but I love that you are being the support for yourself that you need, because nobody in this world will ever have your back like you will have your own. Beautiful. All right, I'm wishing you guys luck. I hope you guys feel better. Implement as much self-care as possible. Be gentle with yourself. Let things slide. If you're on a diet, break a diet. Go order a pizza. All right? That's okay. You know, start your diet back tomorrow. Have a pizza today. Have fun. All right? Get a little crazy. Maybe get some wine with that pizza. Maybe order mozzarella sticks with it too. Who knows? I'm just saying, Taurus. All right? All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our second batch of zodiac signs for today. Moving on to the last and final batch of the day. Jumping back into the water signs. Let's have a look here at the Scorpio. All right. What messages do we got showing up here for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information do we got coming up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Scorpio? Messages for the Scorps, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Scorpio, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we will see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. All right? Scorpio, overall energy for you is going to be the Sun card. Love that for you. You could be connecting with a Leo for a few of you. Having a look here at your current energy, we got the Six of Wands. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we got here the Three of Wands. And then lastly for the Scorpio peeps is going to be the Four of Wands in the reverse. So, Scorpio, jumping on into your next 24 hours, the Sun card here all the way to the Six of Wands. Basically right now, things are going pretty well, to put it really lightly here. I think things are going very well for you. I think that looking at what you're dealing with here, Three of Wands, what's happening though, Scorpio, is like things are going well for you, but somebody else doesn't feel that way. Looking at the outcome being Four of Wands reversed, I feel like somebody here misses you. Somebody here misses being closer to you too, and I'm definitely picking up on the energy of somebody here watching you from the sidelines. They're watching you grow, they're watching you transform, they're watching you make moves in your life, and they're over here on the sidelines. But I feel like you're saying here, Scorpio, who is that to blame? Am I to blame? Definitely not. If you have chose to watch me from the sidelines, that is simply your choice. And if you regret the decisions you've made, that regret is placed upon you. Scorpio, that's the vibe that I'm picking up over here. It's like, look, right now, I'm living life, baby. I'm happy. I'm succeeding. I'm thriving. I'm doing what I gotta do. And you're missing out. And it feels to me like it was the other person's choice to miss out on what they could have had with you. And you're in that position right now where it's like, I'm not trying to do anything. I'm not trying to get back together. I'm not trying to, you know, basically beg for anybody to come back in my life. All I can do is move forward and live the happiest life that I can. And I think that somebody here is finally realizing how much they're actually missing out as they're watching from the sidelines. So somebody's now starting to recognize, Scorpio, how much they're really missing out on you. And as for how things are going for you, they're going incredibly well. So Scorpios, sometimes it just is what it is, you know? It always takes people to have to go through the loss to then therefore appreciate what it is they had. All right, Scorps, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up all of our water signs, jumping on into our fire now. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Leo gang. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Team Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Leo peeps, we're going to grab ourselves one last and final shuffle. And we'll see what's going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. Leo, overall energy for you is going to be the Lover's card in reverse. So you could be dealing with a Gemini for a few of you guys. Having a look here at your current energy, we got the Seven of Wands in reverse. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we got here the High Priestess. And then lastly for my Leo peeps, what do we got? And we got here the Six of Swords. So Leos, let's have a look at this one, okay? Lovers in reverse paired with the Seven of Wands in reverse. After a disconnection, Leo, I think you're recognizing that you want to feel and be a little bit more open going forward. It's like, okay, I had a disconnect with somebody, but I don't want to shut down. I don't want to move away from not being open to connecting with different people. I don't want to be a robot over here. I want to connect with people. I want to get deep with people. I want to find passion. I want to be the passion, you know? Having a look at what you're dealing with, we got here the High Priestess. Essentially what's going on here, Leo, is maybe you recently disconnected with somebody, or maybe recently somebody disconnected from you. Whatever the case may be, you're saying to yourself here, I don't want to shut myself out emotionally just because something might have went wrong when I did open myself up the first time. I want to remain open to get to know people on a deep and super passionate level, and I don't want who I truly am to be a secret from the world. I want to be me, authentically. I want to be an open book. I want to wear my heart on my sleeve, and if I get hurt, so be it. If people want to get to know me, I want them to know the real Leo, and if I want to get to know people, I want to get to know them on their deepest levels as well. So looking at the outcome that's present, you got here the Six of Swords. What you're saying here is going forward, I'm not afraid to be vulnerable. I'm not afraid to show the world who I am. I'm not afraid to be an open book, because that is the realest and rawest type of connections that I can potentially have, and that's what I'm looking for in people. So Leos, there might be a disconnect happening in the next 24 hours, and if that's the case, that's not what's going to shy you away. You're in no period of time of wanting to be emotionally unavailable. Leo, you are emotionally available, period. You want to have that heart on your sleeve type of moment so that you can get to know people on such intimate, personal, and amazing levels. And I don't blame you, man. That's how I am too. I love to be that open book, because if I wasn't that open book, I would never ever connect with people so deeply in the ways that I do. And if I did not have that, it would just be surface level shit. It would be hella boring, okay? All right, my Leos, much love to you, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did all the fire, we did all the water, jumping on into the air signs. Now let's go ahead and have a look here at the beautiful Gemini gang. What's going on, baby? Messages for Team Gemini here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Geminis, we're going to get one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Gemini, overall energy for you is going to be the Eight of Wands in reverse. You could be dealing with a fire sign for a few of you. Looking at your current energy, we got the Chariot reversed. What it is you're dealing with, we got the Two of Pentacles. And then lastly for you, Gemini, is going to be the Nine of Cups in the reverse position. So, Gemini, having a look into your next 24 hours, Eight of Wands here in the reverse, followed up with the Chariot in reverse. You are putting something on pause. That's the initial vibration that I'm pulling from this message. You're putting something on pause, taking a look at what you're dealing with. Two of Pentacles. You're putting it on pause because you're not really sure about it. You're not really sure if you want to continue with something or if you don't. Excuse me for one moment, guys. Thank you. So, you're really not sure if you want to continue with something, so you're putting it on pause for now, and you're kind of trying to get a feel here of what it is that you want. You know, Two of Pentacles is that card of weighing in the pros and weighing in the cons, and wondering that if at the end of all this, is some situation in my life worth it? Having a look at the outcome that's present, though, you do got here the Nine of Cups, and Nine of Cups in reverse is specifically one of those cards that's talking about the feeling of being unfulfilled. So, Gemini, there is something here right now that is not very clearly making you happy. And I think that there's some benefits to whatever this is, whether it's a relationship, a person, a career, so on and so forth. Of course, there's some good stuff about whatever the situation may be, Gemini, but at the same time, it's not totally fulfilling. And right now, you're putting it on pause and you're saying, I got to get my feelings very clear about what I want, and if this is enough for me, and if this is what I want, and if I want to continue with whatever this is. So, in your next 24 hours, Gemini, you're basically going to be searching for the answer of, do I stay or do I go? Is what I have in front of me right now exactly what I want, or is it not? Because with the Nine of Cups in reverse showing up, which is the card of feeling unfulfilled, most of you are probably leaning towards something here is not fulfilling anymore. Maybe I shouldn't continue with it. But go ahead and continue to weigh out the pros and cons in your next 24 hours so that you can come to a very clear and concise answer. Gemini, my best advice to you is think very hard, look at all the options, look at all the pros and cons, and at the end of it, go with what your gut's telling you. Go with what you feel is genuinely right for you, okay? All right, Geminis, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, Gemini's got a choice to make over here. There was another zodiac sign that had a choice too. Was it Libra? I feel like Libra's message was kind of similar to this as well. There was one other sign today that had like a rocky or difficult choice to make. So that might be like a collective theme coming up here. Who knows? All right. So air signs are done. Water signs are done. Fire signs are done. Last but not least, baby, let's see what we got going on here for the Virgo gang. What's up, everybody? What messages do we got showing up here for Team Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Messages from our Virgo peeps. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and see what's up with you, baby. Hopefully all is well. Virgo, overall energy for you is going to be the Six of Swords in reverse. Having a look here at your current energy, we do got the Ace of Pentacles. Looking at what you're dealing with, we do have here the High Priestess. And then lastly for the Virgo peeps is going to be the Ten of Wands in reverse. So, as far as what I can see for Virgos here, we do got here the Six of Swords in reverse, followed up here with the Ace of Pentacles. This is the energy of realizing that you can go back to something. You have the opportunity to go back to something and give it another chance. Now, we could be talking about a person, but we also could be talking about taking a second chance at a dream, at a job, whatever your case may be. Now, looking at what you're dealing with the High Priestess. And the High Priestess, that's the energy of your intuition, that's the energy of your gut. It's that gut feeling type of mentality. So what I'm feeling here for you, Virgo, is that granted you may have the opportunity to go back to something, your gut is telling you maybe it's not worth going back to. Because looking at the outcome that's present here being the Ten of Wands in reverse, this means that you're following your intuition and you're choosing to continue to go forward rather than to continue to take a step backwards. So Virgo, I feel like your intuition's telling you, granted I might have the opportunity to go back to something, maybe I should continue focusing on my path of forward movement. So Virgo's coming into your next 24 hours. It is the battle between an opportunity and what your intuition is telling you. There is an opportunity presenting itself to go back towards a situation, whether it's a person, place, or thing, but that intuition of yours is saying, I'm probably better off just keeping it popping, pushing, and moving forward because whatever else is coming in my future is most likely going to be the thing that's meant for me. At least this is the best advice I could tell you in my personal opinion. At the end of the day, if it was meant to be, it would have been. That is what I think is the most important thing to always remember. If it was meant to be, it would have been. And if it's not currently, then it's clearly not meant to be. And at the end of it, if something is truly meant for you, it will always find its way back to you. So Virgos, my best advice for you guys in your next 24 hours is that if your gut is telling you to keep it moving forward, pay attention to what your gut is saying. All right, my Virgo peeps, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Guys, thank you all so much, man, for coming out to the daily reading. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If it resonates, let me know down in those comments down below, baby. Shout out to the peeps that come out Monday through Friday. Thank you for your love, everybody. Thank you for your support. You are all so appreciated. For everybody who sent in donations today, especially my moms, shout out to you guys, man. Appreciate you all so much. Thank you for your donations. They help out more than you guys know. Really appreciate the generosity. I did want to mention today, guys, I did upload the, the earth signs today. I got going up tomorrow, the air signs. So earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You guys are up for July 2022. The last 3 zodiacs that are coming out are going to be coming out tomorrow, which is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So air signs, stay tuned. Your July tarot reading monthly videos are coming out. They will be uploaded tomorrow for you. All right. By the way, guys, also, if you're interested in the looking inward candle, you will find this in the first link in the description below. So if you guys want to check out this lovely crystal healing candle, it is in the description box. You will also find in the description box a link to a giveaway. So if you want to click that link, it's on Instagram. You can follow how to enter the giveaway. And then one of you guys here could be a lucky person to win a free looking inward candle. All right, y'all. If you're new here and you fuck with the channel and you fuck with the vibes, come on down and subscribe. If you're new here, definitely click that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload or when I go live, and come hang out with the Soul Fam. All right, y'all. I love you so much. Have a fantastic and amazing hump day. Happy Wednesday to you all. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Much love to the Soul Fam, and have yourselves a good one. Later, guys. Peace.